What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sat coming to you with today's stock pick, indicator help, and general investment tips. Remember, this channel is all about no face, just facts in 5. I do the research, so you don't have to. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest announcements Nvidia has made since the AI boom started. Jensen Huang and Nvidia are making a massive bet on something called Agentic AI. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, Sat, I barely figured out what generative AI is, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what Agentic AI is, how it's different from generative AI, and why Nvidia believes this technology could be the next major wave of artificial intelligence. Let's start with what most people already know, generative AI. When you open ChatGPT and ask it to write an email, summarize a document, create a lesson plan, generate an image, or explain a concept, you're using generative AI. The key word here is generate. It generates content based on your prompt. You ask, it answers. You ask again, it answers again. That's how the relationship works. Generative AI is reactive. It waits for instructions and responds to those instructions. Think of generative AI like a really smart employee sitting at a desk waiting for assignments. Every time you walk into the room and give them a task, they complete it. Then they stop and wait for the next assignment. That's impressive, but Nvidia believes the future is much bigger. Enter Agentic AI. Instead of waiting for instructions, Agentic AI can receive a goal and figure out how to accomplish that goal on its own. It can create plans, break those plans into smaller tasks, make decisions, access tools, remember information, and execute multi-step workflows with very little human involvement. Think about the difference between telling an employee to write an email versus hiring a project manager to run an entire operation. One follows instructions. The other creates the instructions. That's Agentic AI. Let's make this simple. Imagine your family is planning a vacation. With generative AI, you would ask, find flights. Then ask, find hotels. Then ask, create an itinerary. Then ask, estimate the budget. You're driving every step of the process. With Agentic AI, you might simply say, I want a 5-day vacation in Rome for under $5,000. The AI finds flights, compares hotels, builds the itinerary, estimates expenses, checks weather patterns, books reservations, and presents a complete plan. That's a totally different level of capability. In fact, one example discussed in the Agentic AI framework involves delayed packages. Instead of simply writing an email, the AI can monitor tracking information, detect delays, generate communication, update delivery information, and send everything. That's why so many technology leaders believe Agentic AI could become more impactful than generative AI. Now let's talk about Nvidia. At Computex and GTC Taipei, Nvidia announced multiple products designed specifically for this future. They introduced RTX Spark AI PCs, which are powerful enough to run autonomous AI agents locally. They unveiled the Vera CPU, a processor built specifically for Agentic AI workloads. They also launched an agent toolkit and open shell runtime designed to give AI agents the ability to access tools, maintain memory, and operate securely. Notice something? Nvidia isn't just talking about better chatbots. They're building an entire ecosystem around AI agents. That's a huge difference. And here's where investors should pay attention. The first AI boom was largely about content creation. The second AI boom may be about task execution. If Agentic AI becomes mainstream, it could require dramatically more computing power than today's AI systems. Why? Because instead of one model answering one question, you could have multiple AI agents working together. One agent researches, one agent plans, one agent writes, one agent analyzes, One agent monitors progress. That's a team of digital workers running simultaneously, and every one of those workers needs computing power. More computing means more GPUs. More GPUs means more memory. More memory means more networking. More networking means more data centers. And all roads eventually lead back to Nvidia. Now let's be realistic. This isn't guaranteed. Agentic AI is still early. Businesses may take years to fully adopt autonomous agents. Competition from AMD, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google isn't going away. And we've seen plenty of technologies take longer than expected to mature. But one thing is clear. Nvidia isn't positioning itself for the AI of today. It's positioning itself for the AI of tomorrow. The way I see it, generative AI taught computers how to create. Agentic AI is teaching computers how to think through problems and take action. And if Jensen Huang is right, this could become the next massive catalyst that keeps Nvidia at the center of the AI revolution for years to come. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Do your own research, manage your own risk, and never invest what you can't lose. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with a stock or indicator you'd like me to cover next. This is Sat, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.